Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I thought I would bring to you a vlog, kinda, of the first week I had in Kansas City. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back at the very end. Thanks. Okay, guys, this is the first day that I was driving to Kansas City, and then this is me where I have unloaded my Airbnb. Okay, guys, this is where I was at Crown Center, and this is a very unique place. This is where the Hallmark Museum is. There's other things here too, but the reason I'm here is I want to go to a pen and stationery store, and it is called Pen Place, and it was a lovely, lovely little pen shop that I absolutely adored. And I picked up a pen and some ink. So, guys, it was wonderful. And then they have a Crayola store. I've never been to that. That was fun. And then this is a little bit of footage from Fritz Railroad Restaurant, which was in that same area. And it was wonderful. The train delivers your food to your table. Here is the World War One Museum and Monument. This is the actual monument. Below this is where the museum is. And guys, it was such a gorgeous day. You could see forever. It was windy, really windy. Therefore, I couldn't get any, I had to take all the sound off of it because you couldn't hear me talk or anything. But guys, this is just a well done museum. It's, my understanding, is the only one to this scale for World War One in the United States. And over the edge there, you can see part of the skyline of Kansas City. They were doing some work and repair on some of the buildings, and so a lot of it was blocked off where you couldn't get to certain areas. So they had these gardens set up in front, and if you see the little wavy yellow things on the side, that is where they had blocked off a lot of the areas so you couldn't get down there to it, because they are doing a lot of repairs. The fountain that you will see in just a moment also was turned off because, one, they've still winterized from the winter, but because of all the repairs. And then this is looking again out over some of the skyline of Kansas City. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I don't get close to edges because I'm not a heights girl. I don't like being up high, and I got as close as I dared, but your girl's not going to get too close. But this was just, you could really see a lot of views, and it was really, really, really pretty. So, guys, if you're in Kansas City, I highly recommend going to this museum. It wasn't much. It was like $18. Parking is free. And there's several things that you can do that is all right around this area. So it's not like you have to stay at the World War One museum. And this is the downtown skyline of Kansas City. Guys, it's gorgeous. And as windy and cool as it was, there was still a lot of people out here. And there was a school class here at the same time. So it was really wonderful. These are some of the World War One signs and stuff that was popular or was being shown in the time of World War One. They were war posters that were up. So I just thought this was very interesting. I felt like they had a very good collection of some of the old war posters. They were just amazing to see the colors and the detail that they put into these posters. It was really nice. And then on this side is some of the clothing and uniforms of the officers, or not officers, but any of the soldiers that were in World War One. And here are some of the medals. And this is not just the United States. They had stuff from all over the world. And it was just amazing to see all the things that they had and the quality that they have, and that they were so well preserved. But look at these coats, these woolen coats, and the uniform. I think these were pants. But they just had a lot of stuff. This is it's a U.S. cannon, but I couldn't read the sign. I went too fast, guys. And then in the same room here are the tops. Guys, it was just amazing. One of the planes, I can't even imagine flying in a plane that small. But anyway, but the uniforms, all of these, and like I said, they're from everywhere. And it was just very interesting to see all the uniforms and stuff that they had. And again, these were my favorite. These were the women's uniforms. Most of the women's positions were like communications and that kind of thing, in nursing, healthcare. But it was very interesting to see the uniforms that the women wore. And yeah, I really enjoy these kind of museums because they make you stop to think about things that happened in the past. And it's just very interesting. I know I've said that word 1,000 times, but I really enjoyed seeing the women's uniforms, because you don't really see those all the time. Most of the time you see the men's, and you don't really get to see the women's. And so it was very interesting to be able to see theirs and to see what they were wearing during the war. The next adventure was the Federal Reserve Money Museum. This is $40 million, a gold bar. It was just I loved this place. And then you can get a bag of money, and it's approximately $86 in that bag shredded. And that was the skyline of Kansas City. Here I have moved on to the Nelson Atkins Art Museum. I am going to tell you, this was my favorite place one of my favorite places that I went to, one of the giant shuttlecocks out in front. I believe there's 4 total on the grounds, and this was one of the first ones. It was just wonderfully done, the museum was, and you could go outside and see sculpture. Inside, there was wonderful treasures inside, but it was such a nice day. But again, it was so windy, I could not leave the sound on. I had to take the sound off. But down in the distance, you see a shuttlecock, and then I believe, no, you can't see the one to the right, but way down in the bottom. And then all of these buildings out here have some kind of art in them. They have a glass maze that your kids can go in and play. It's a huge building. It doesn't look that big from the outside. It just looks, but it's the lobby and then 2 floors, and it is deep. Now you can see both of the shuttlecocks, one in the distance and one over to the right. So those are the 3 that's in the front of the art museum. And guys, they have things for kids to do. Like that's putt-putt to your right there. And then this is inside the art museum. This is just some of the Monet exhibit that they had. This one is huge. And it was just absolutely gorgeous, the paintings that they had. And then here is I wish I had have written down the rooms that I filmed in, because the artwork was just amazing, guys. They have some beautiful artwork. The colors on these paintings were just amazing to me also. This was one of my favorites. This was the armor. I had never seen armor for a horse. So this one was just amazing to me. Um, they had I guess a statue or whatever of a horse, and then they put the a rider with the armor and the horse, and then I don't know if the person standing behind the horse is like, a helper, or I don't know what their names are that went with the people that had the armor, but anyway, guys, you know what I'm saying. But it was just fascinating to me to see this armor. I don't know why, but it really truly did fascinate me. And it was funny. I sent this little bit of footage to my son, and he was the same way. He was like, I really liked the armor. It was just very cool, I thought. Then, guys, I decided to eat lunch there at the museum, and it was a wonderful lunch. Alrighty, guys, I know this was my first attempt at a vlog, and some of it I had to use photos, some of it I could use footage, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try my best to do more vlogs where they're truly a vlog, and show you the rest of my trip as I do it. I already have my Airbnb booked for my next month in, what is this, April? So in May, I've already got it booked. I have I've located a place. I need to check with Emma and Chris and see what they think, because they're going to join me for part of my trip in the one after that, and then I will book that, and then I will be home for part of July. So guys, I hope you stick around with me on this adventure with me, and just keep watching, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, guys, bye bye.